The windows were locked, so there was really no need to call in law enforcement. I have no idea what they probably would have even thought. You know, they probably would have thought we were playing a hoax on them.
Police are not trained to understand what paranormal activity is. Whatever's in this house doesn't want the family there. And it will do anything and everything it can to get them out of that house.
In my mind, I was believing 100% that there was something really paranormal going on. This pretty much gave me the concrete proof that this entity was in the house. We cleaned up the blood as we went to bed, and I was really scared because you could feel all the negativity that this thing was bringing with it.
This is a whole new force, a whole new game I wasn't familiar with. I was like, there's something serious going on in this house. It could be a demonic presence.
I wanted to leave the house so bad, and like Elka says, we have nowhere to go. If I sold the house to someone, I would have to disclose what happens in the house. I wouldn't want someone else to move in the house, especially if they had children or animals, to experience what we did and have them in the same boat. We're stuck with no way out. I felt very trapped, like a prisoner in my own house. And I couldn't protect my family against the unseen force. I'm really afraid for my family. I had all this paranormal going on, blood everywhere. I had to start fighting back somehow.
At that point, Jay had gone through another investigation already. This is what happens with this type of case when you're dealing with this type of entity. Many times you'll go through a number of paranormal groups before you find somebody who's going to solve what your problem is. Jay struck me as being very truthful. His story has always been consistent throughout. I look for that. A lot of times if people are making things up, it will change.
First time we met and sat down with Elka and Jay, we knew that it was a severe case, and there definitely was evil present.
I immediately knew that I would need a priest.
My name is Father Bob Bailey. I'm a Catholic priest. When Bob contacted me, he deemed Jay and Elka's case to be something severe because it was a demonic case. And now he wanted to call in a priest.
When you have a demon like this is not like a ghost haunting.
A demon is dangerous because not only can it play psychological warfare on you, it could also inflict bodily harm. Another overriding concern was the children. Obviously, any kind of demonic presence in a house is a threat to children, and it is to be a priority. I walked in. The air was thick. I definitely felt an oppressive in the air.
We have a K2 meter, digital camera, temperature gauge, digital recorder, and I also have my own cross. Is there anything back here inhuman, demonic? Show yourself. We were using an EMF meter. An EMF meter picks up magnetic energy. Spirits have magnetic energy. They absorb energy from what's in the room. And we were getting responses on the EMF meter consistently. We can feel you here, so you can't hide, so we know that you're here, so show yourself.
Wow, that's really going on.
The meter was buried up to the red light. The deaths in this home is just unbelievable, what's happened over the years. So during the EVP session, we wanted to see if we got any response to any souls that may be there, people who had died in the home.
Where are you from?
Why are you here?
What is your purpose?
We did not get a response on the recorder, but the EMF meter was going up to the red to our questions. That told us that the entity that was there was also very strong.
If there's anything here, give us a sign. We know you're down here. Pay attention to the doors. My name is Paula O'Brien. I'm a psychic medium. I'm able to pick up messages from other realms. As soon as I went in, the energy level was very different. There was something nasty in that house.
When we got to the second floor, that's when we felt the oppressive feeling in the house. We knew it was bad.
Paula was doing psychic energy healing, and then in the girls' room, on video, we caught a flying orb that was going across the room. An orb is a ball of spirit energy, something that you can't see with the naked eye, but it will show up on video.
Orbs fall into two categories, angels or demons. In this case, it could be demonic. A demon is actually a fallen angel. It fell out of disobedience to God, and it's part of the cohort that went with Lucifer.
We witnessed the orb come out of the closet, went into the master bedroom where there was a dog laying on the bed. It went near the dog.
Mandy started coughing, almost like convulsions.
And her whole body was actually trembling, almost as if she was being possessed.
Tales of the Haunted. In the town of Meriden, Connecticut, sits Hubbard Park, home to the famed Black Dog of the Hanging Hills. Legend has it that the ghostly dog wanders the area. Seeing him once is said to be good luck, twice is bad luck, and 3 times means certain death. It is said that in 1891, a famous geologist caught sight of the dog a 3rd time and scoffed at the fable. Then, moments later, slipped off a peak in the park and plummeted to his death. Some locals believe the dog still roams the park to this day.
And her whole body was actually trembling.
Animals are very sensitive to the paranormal. The demon was oppressing her, it was scaring her, it was affecting her.
I think Mandy was being possessed. I think the spirit was trying to run inside her. And her eyes were kind of rolling up.
The dog means a lot to me. My father passed away, and she is the last thing what I have left. If everything happened to that dog, it's kind of like all the connection is gone. So I really hope that nothing gonna happen to her, because she wouldn't deserve that. She's a good dog.
We ran her into the living room.
I asked Elka to put her on the couch, which she did.
That's when we prayed over him.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
I was asking the Lord to heal her and to protect her.
While we started praying,
The Lord is with thee.
The dog started to relax.
Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
It's very possible Mandy could have died. We put her back down on the floor, and she was able to walk correctly.
I was very grateful that Father Bob was there to actually pray over Mandy, trying to keep this thing at bay.
At that point, we were hoping that we got rid of the entity, and at the very least had weakened it.
paranormal team said, if you show any type of weakness, the entity in the house is going to feed off your fears. I was nervous, I was scared, I was really afraid for my children and my wife. I was really afraid for Mandy and Gizmo, too. They were the most vulnerable, and I was afraid that the way this entity was attacking, they were targets.